Hello everyone, we're the Love of Mezcal, and we don't always just drink mezcal. Sometimes we drink and review tequila. Today we'll be trying Lost Lore Reposado Special Project, Poca Madre.
So come take a sip with us. So this is a small release. It's only 2,000 bottles. We have bottle 1238. This was barrel aged in port wine barrels for 3 months, and the ABV is 48%.
So this was a collaboration project between the owner, Sarah Lamas, as well as 4 other women who are pivotal in the tequila industry. A portion of the proceeds will be going to benefit breast cancer early detection in Jalisco. And for me, this is something that is very personal. Both my great-grandmother and my grandmother were diagnosed with breast cancer. And for me, that just hit really close to home. And so once I heard about the benefits of this, and we were already big fans of the brand, for us, it was basically a no-brainer that we would try to get a bottle. And we were so lucky enough to get one.
So this is coming out of NOM 1414, or the Vivanco distillery. This was made by Sergio Cruz. So the agaves were cooked in a stone brick oven. This was extracted with a roller mill, and it was fermented in open-air stainless steel tanks with proprietary yeast. Something really cool that Sergio likes to do with all of his brands is he likes to ferment while with classical music playing. This was distilled twice in copper pot stills. This was aged in American oak barrels and then finished in port wine barrels.
And if you can look at the color, it has a nice kind of pinkish yellow hue to it.
Ready to smell?
Smell.
Very caramel for me.
It smells like toasted sugar to me. At first I got a little bit of the alcohol, but now it smells like the sweetness is coming through.
Oh yeah, I can see it's almost like when you torch sugar, like on like creme brulees and stuff. Kind of reminds me of that.
I don't know, for me, it kind of smells very typical of 1414.
Yeah.
But I'm not smelling too much wood, which for me, I prefer. I'm not the biggest fan of aged agave spirits. Just for tequila in general, I prefer blancos more often. But hearing the benefits of this bottle, as well as a way to have Sarah honor her late mother who did pass away from breast cancer, in addition to the ABV, all of those things kind of checked the boxes for me. I don't know. What about you?
Oh, 100% everything she said I agree with, but I will also like to add that the last time we did a Lost Lore was the Amburana, and that was, I still think to this day it's probably been my favorite aged tequila, and that's from Repo all the way to XAs. I think the Amburana has been my favorite across the board. So I wouldn't be surprised. This is another amazing thing because Lost Lore, like I said, has had my favorite aged expression.
Yeah, that was a really good one too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, ready to taste?
Taste. Rosita.
Salsita. It tastes, it tastes very similar of 1414. Like it just had, for me, a lot of the expressions from there have a distinct taste. But for me, I'm getting a little bit of that, and this, I think this is the port wine coming through. It's a different type of little tannic bite at the end.
Okay, so you say tannic bite. I was thinking this is a little fresher. as opposed to like other, like across the board other repos. Like it's a very fresher, almost, I wouldn't say minty, but there is like this little brightness and freshness that's like in the center back of my tongue that kind of just like pops.
And for it being 48%, the flavor is very present, but because of the barrel aging, of course, that softens it. So it's not such a shock to your palate as opposed to drinking an unaged agave spirit.
Yeah.
It feels a little softer mouthfeel. I think for me, it has like a medium finish. It's not too long. It's not too short. It's present and can get that little bit of, it's a good way to describe it, the freshness.
Yeah. I'm also getting a little bit of like cinnamon, and like how I was describing that, like almost like the charring on creme brulee. I'm also getting some of that like toasty burnt sugar thing going on. But that cinnamon's kind of coming through, a little bit of caramel.
I don't know why I'm just getting like, for me, I'm kind of picking up like cooked apples. And thinking of like the freshness of like you're cutting a Granny Smith apple, that like sharp sweetness. But then you're saying the cinnamon when you're starting to cook them down, and for like a dessert, like a not apple pie. Well, that could apply, but also like if you're doing like a topping for something, when you're cooking down the apples with cinnamon and sugar, that
to kind of like reduce it to like thicken it kind of. Oh yeah.
It has a great nose on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now like with that crispness, I could see like apple, because apple, the crisp flavors. Yeah, apple is very accurate. I like this.
Yeah. And how beautiful is the bottle, and a way to pay homage to breast cancer awareness and early detection, of course. Pink is a known color for that, and it's very eye-catching, right? Like, you see this in the store, your immediately eye is going to go looking towards it.
Yeah, good luck finding it in the store, though.
True.
It's not going to be on a shelf.
2,000 bottles and highly sought after.
I don't know what markets they're in. I don't expect them to sit on a shelf for more than a month or two.
Yeah. And just a shout out to Arturo and Sarah, their Instagram, if you don't follow them already. I think for us as Chicanos, I find a lot of relatability with them. They do a lot of references to movies that were like iconic for me growing up.
Like of the culture.
Yeah, La Bamba, Blood In, Blood Out. So like shout out to them, because they're doing really good things. And I have yet to meet Sarah. You've had the honor of meeting both of them.
Once,
yeah,
they're both really cool people. I met Arturo twice and Sarah once. Really, really amazing people. Look forward to you meeting Sarah.
Yeah, I would really like to meet her. You met Arturo before me, both of them at Sabor y Cultura.
Yeah, I met them at the very first Sabor y Cultura. They were both there. It's kind of a funny story, just because the after party, there was like 2 different after parties that happened. I ended up, the one that I went to, they were there, and so was a bunch of other people, but towards the end of the night, it was just everyone kind of disappeared, did their own thing, and then the 3 of us on top of like 2 or 3 other people all ended up going to like a taco truck. And then because everybody was staying at like 1 of 2 hotels, we all happened to be at the same hotel, so we all just walked back to the hotel, and then in the lobby we all just found a table and sat down and ate our food at like, I don't know, 1 in the morning, something like that. So it was a fun time. It was cool to talk to people outside of an event, outside of a table. It's more personal and get to share some stories. So it was a fun time. Yeah.
Conversations over tacos. It's always a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially after a full day of drinking.
Yeah. Were the tacos good?
Sure. I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
Well, what'd you order? Do you remember?
No.
All right.
Probably al pastor.
Okay, probably. Or carnitas. Your go-tos?
My go-to, yeah.
Well, So I got to meet Arturo earlier this year at the Agave Showcase event, which the Cask, which is where we bought this bottle, hosts every January. And it was very cool to meet him in person. Sarah did not get to come to that event, but I do hope for in the future I will get to meet her eventually. So let us know if you are able to track a bottle down for yourself. But if you're not able to, let us know if you have a favorite expression from Lost Lore. So if you're not already doing so, give Lost Lore a follow on Instagram. Their social media is top tier, as well as Sabor y Cultura.
Sabor y Cultura is a really cool event. Every time they do an event, it's like in different cities, but they also do a lot of donations to local charities. The one that I went to, which is the first one, the proceeds went to the Boys and Girls Club, or East LA Rising is what it's called now in Los Angeles. The one I did in Chicago went to, I forgot the name of the foundation, but it is to help families of fallen firefighters in Chicago. I am not sure what they do for Arizona, but just look up their events and they always list what the proceeds go to.
And I believe they are going to be hosting their next event in LA this upcoming August.
Yeah, so keep an eye out for that and definitely try to attend if you can. Thank you for taking a sip with us.
Soy Cita.